life, you're going to come across people that are going to be confrontational, and maybe you yourself are not, you're fearless, you're not afraid of confrontation whatsoever. You're very confident within yourself. You hold that sort of vibrational frequency. You have no fucking problem with it whatsoever. And one thing I have noticed when I take a moment, what did I say? I was like B.T.R. and F. Now, I don't know if that's an acronym for something else. I think it's like a technological thing, but B.T.R. and F. Breathe when you're in confrontation with somebody, because a lot of the times we get triggered. And I don't just speak about myself, other people as well. There's like that trigger moment, especially when somebody, there's two ways of going about it. Somebody can either over flatter you and try to get in with you good, and there could be a good reason for it, or a logical reason, or maybe they truly do respect and appreciate you. And then there can be the more, I don't know, like I would say ulterior motive version of it, where they're just like buttering you up. And then there's the other approach, is that they're going to try and poke and prod at what they believe to be your weak points and try to trigger you into an emotional response. The best thing you could do, this is my advice to you, this is what I've taken myself, it does work, is breathe, think about what has been spoken, and then respond with facts, okay? So it's not responding out of an emotional point of view. It's not out of like a triggered point of yourself. This is out of a point where you understand what they're saying. Now, you either agree with it or you disagree, but when you respond, it is without like a biased emotion, and it is with the facts. So I hear what you're saying, I understand what you're saying, and either you agree or you disagree, and this, and this. You keep it like matter of fact. So instead of being like, how could you say that, and this is not how it actually is, and blah blah blah, and then responding emotionally, or oh, thank you so much for flattering me, and then you get into like a whole sense of ego. You get like a bit of a boost, and then they kind of like softened you up a little bit, and then you're more vulnerable to whatever it is that they're trying to persuade you in doing, or if they are just actually legitimately, genuinely complimenting you. But you could take that calmly as well without getting too emotionally invested in it. So take a moment. If you got into a spat with somebody or something like that, and you know you're going to be seeing them again, take a moment. Know that they're going to respond to you one of two ways, okay? Either for good intention or not good intention, it doesn't matter. They're going to respond to you when they're going to say something the next time you meet. And this could be an agreed upon kind of meeting where you're going to sit down, you got to speak with them regardless, okay? So here's the confrontation. It's going to happen. Listen to what they say, breathe, take a moment to digest what they've said, think about it for a second, then respond with the facts. Keep it free from emotion as much as possible. Not like a drone, not like you're some analog kind of, what do you call that? Like a robot. No, you don't have to do that, obviously. But you have to respond just with the facts. So this is what was said before. This is where I disagree with you. I understand where you're coming from, but this, and this. And or you pointed out this fact before, but now you've changed your mind, or you said something different. Or you built me up before. You buttered me up, you had me out, and then you tore me down. Like, why would you do something like that? Or why would you say something like that? Or, this sort of thing is like a vulnerable aspect of me, and I shared something with you, and then you go around and you point it out to me and use it as like a form of ammo. So you kind of like cut me down a little bit, and you did it purposefully. Why did you do that? Like, instead of getting so emotionally invested in it, and then both parties are going back and forth heightened, the other person is going to respond however they're going to respond. That's not up to you. That's not completely out of your control. However, another person, if it gets escalated to the point where it is beyond you staying calm and keeping your own inner peace, then you have full reason to walk away and keep that peace. Okay, you can keep your energy with yourself. You don't have to give it away to the other person. The minute you start fighting fire with fire and going back and forth in a tit for tat, or like a ping pong, and nothing's actually being learned, is the moment that a cycle's just going to continue and nothing, pardon me, I just came in from outside, so the minute you do that, it's like ping pong effect. So nothing's being learned and resolved. So it's just like a circle conversation then. It's just emotion against emotion, and nobody's actually taking a moment just to think clearly and put the facts on the table. So hopefully you take this advice next time you get in it with another person. It's really helpful. It's helped me very much so, and hopefully this helps you. So remember, breathe, think about it for a second, and then respond with the facts. Keep it legitimate, keep it, now the only thing is with this is like what you truly believe, right? So just because your facts as you see it, it's like a point of view too, doesn't necessarily mean the other person's going to agree with those, okay? But hopefully this helps you. If not, that's okay. There's lots of other people out there that have tons of good advice, that have gone through lots of different experiences, and maybe they will give you some information that can help you on your own journey. All right? Love you.